What's up, y'all? What is up? We're
What
back.
up? What up, gang? We're here. We're chilling. It's React and Draw.
Yep, yep,
Tonight, we're going to talk about the PlayStation State of Play. They had a big, one of those giant conferences where they promote the new line of games that are coming out in the year.
yep. Here you go. All right, let me just put that like that.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? These are the Sony exclusives, correct?
That is correct.
Can only get it on the Sony, all right? So they're hoping that they're going to create a sense of FOMO within an Xbox user. They're gonna see the trailer and be so jealous. Oh, they're gonna start
well,
punching the walls with their gamer headset on.
interestingly enough, um, there's like, they're trying to say. I don't know how true this is. They're trying to say like Xbox is kind of falling down right now. Like
Really?
it's like it's not doing good or something. And that it has an uncertain future. So yeah, I'd
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen there. But
Well, the future is uncertain.
it's kind of funny because I'm gonna watch these trailers because I was always like, I never really had an Xbox. I had the first Xbox, and I've always been a PlayStation head. But currently now I am have allegiance to none of these systems.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I have allegiance to none of these systems because now I'm on PC. So it's kind of funny. I'm just kind of watching this to watch this is to see. I guess one day I'll get a PS5. I don't know. Hold on. I guess we could watch the. It's funny. I was just about to start insulting stuff. I'm like, oh, the lesser of the trailers. I don't know. They got
So
a
negative. So negative. Just
I don't know. I haven't played a Sonic game in a minute, but here they got a Sonic and Shadow Generations. Man, Shadow really became a big character.
oh yeah, you got to pump up all the characters as they make these movies because they got to roll them out. They already introduced Knuckles. They got Tails. So
Right.
Shadow's next.
Oh, Power is here. What's up, Power? Let's see what's going on with the. Whoa! Why did it start there? Hello. They trying to make me skip all the adventures.
All right, that's how it all. Okay,
It's side scrolling slash 2D.
this is legit. Hey, you get the best of both worlds, right? I mean,
Right.
you get the Sonic classic look. Oh,
The
here
classic look
comes.
versus the current look.
Mm-hmm.
But how they gonna have a classic Shadow? There is none. If they're gonna do that.
Guess not. Like two Sonics. Is it like the multiverse?
I don't know. They've been doing this. They did it in another game or two. I'm trying to figure out what's the deal with that, but I'm slacking on Sonic lore. I'm guessing Shadow is not actually fast. He has like skates on his feet or something, but and also last I checked he has some gats. You know what I'm saying?
He shoot people now.
Yeah, I don't know. Shadow be shooting people. I believe, right? Power, is that true? Like Shadow be out here with the Shadow got the strap?
I guess so. He's like busting gats. He's regulating.
Is he still regulated? You can't introduce him like regulating and then have him not regulating. Like you got to keep that going.
True. Power says modern and classic Sonic is same age.
I'm very confused. I don't know. I suppose I'd have to play them games. I have a Sonic game here that man. Look, I don't. I'm
It's
lost in
wild.
Sonic.
Like a Sega,
We got.
Man, I'm glad that Sega's still around. Like, Sega's still strong, at least in making properties. It's just a testament to how good their in-house team is.
Yeah,
Because remember back in the day, it's they had all these properties. When's Echo the Dolphin coming back?
I guess that's never happening.
Guess it's never happening. I guess not. I guess dolphins aren't a big thing.
Right. Let me see here. Ah. Uh, oh, Di J is here. What's up, man? What's up?
Hey,
Let me see here. Power says Shadow is fast and runs at the speed of light versus Sonic at the speed of sound. Why though? You mean he skates at the speed of light? Like, what would it? You know what? Never mind. I'll check Lou on that. This it's too confusing. Like, there's too many Sonic games that pass me by, so like keep up with all this. So it's.
remember the Sonic comic book from Archie?
I used to read that.
Right.
I literally.
And I think like the writer, he came up with his own characters for the Archie comic.
Yeah, I believe so.
And I guess none of those characters are used in any kind of Sonic official Sonic lore at all. Guess not. I mean, there's also a Ninja Turtle comic book from Archie that had like got to be like 100 issues at this point.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot too. All right, so here we have the Silent Hill 2 remake. Now I knew they were remaking this. Um,
Yeah.
I remember somebody having who was it? It was somebody I listened to. Oh, Under the Mayo, and he was like, "Why are they giving away the spoilers to Silent Hill 2 in its first debut trailer if people never played the game?" And I'm not gonna spoil it if nobody ever played the game, although I'm sure many people played the game.
Hmm.
But this one actually has gameplay in it, so I guess we'll check this out. And of course, there goes an ad for the best show on television right now, Halo.
100%. I mean, like, look, it's lore accurate. That's what everybody wants out of a Halo show. A bunch of generals
Right.
talking about their family drama.
Yo, hold on. Why is this starting in the middle of stuff? All right, there we go. I remember seeing the first Silent Hill 2 trailer, and it mentally bothered me.
Still disturbed to this day.
It was disturbing, very, especially Pyramid Head.
Well, the ghosts are coming for you. I'll have you know. Oh boy.
The mannequin legs.
The upside down leg people.
Oh, they still got the same music composer. Okay, they better because that made up half of the fear of this in this game.
Imagine playing this in VR. That guy
Hell
crazy.
no. I'm not doing it to myself.
Yeah. Heighten the state of fear. Why don't you get a Ouija board?
Right.
Play for that for like 3 hours and then go play this in VR and see how you feel after that.
It's calling for a heart attack.
This looks legit.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
the gameplay looked like it translated well. I'm surprised Konami came back to gaming, bro.
Konami redeemed? Like, yo, the Konami redemption arc?
Remember they were doing what? They doing pachinko machines or something?
Right. Yeah, it was just like, gaming sucks. We're gonna make pachinko machines and a bunch of slot machines. And I'm like, bro, this is sad. This is like Metal Gear, all those great arcade games from back in the day, Sunset Riders and
Right.
like just to now this, like pachinko machines. And they had this catalog, Silent Hill. And it's like, all right, well, remake them. I mean, all these other companies are making money remaking Final Fantasy and remaking Resident Evil, and now they finally got on board. Like, oh
I
yeah.
guess they were running dry too because then, like after Silent Hill 4, which I didn't play, I played 3,
Mm-hmm.
and then I played what was the one for like it was either PS3 or PS4. I forgot what was that one? Not
Sure.
Downpour.
Mm.
The one before that. Maybe
I
somebody
do
in the
remember.
chat will remember.
Yeah, I do remember like a couple years back or a few years back, they talked about they were doing some Silent Hill revival, and they were announcing we're gonna have Silent Hill movie. You know, they had Christoph Gans, remember, who directed the original movie.
Yeah.
He was talking about he's got a new movie in development or something, and
Oh yeah,
then
they were releasing like 3 games at the same time or something.
right, it was like a giant.
It was this, and then
Mhm.
Silent Hill, like some Silent Hill that takes place in like Japan, and then another one which was like a some kind of uh, analog horror version. I guess they're still doing that.
Right.
Nagi's in the chat, by the way. What's up?
Hey, what's up,
Power
chat?
says yes. Archie utilized Satam characters. Wait, oh, that's an acronym, isn't it? As well as its own, but no longer due to Ken Pander's stuff. Certain plots had flaws, and people felt it was like a soap opera. Sonic has soap operas.
Well, it's a comic, you know. I guess it had continuity, and he was one guy writing it, so eventually it's going to turn into a soap opera. Sometimes that's not a bad thing. I mean, like you look at X-Men, that was a soap opera. I mean, Chris Claremont was writing it for like I guess 2 decades straight,
Yeah,
and it's like it turns into a soap opera, but people like the soap operas aspect of it, the dating and
yeah.
the drama
I don't
and
know, but
the
soap opera effects and Sonic.
oh yeah, that I don't know. Oh right, yeah, that could be kind of
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
I don't know what's going on in there, but
My bro Corinthians Rising in the house says, Sean, you're looking for Silent Hill. Homecoming. That was what it was. Homecoming. So yeah, I was saying like,
I just meant in a soap opera sense, like in storytelling sense. That's what I mean. But I don't. I didn't mean like in that it's serialized,
oh, okay, got you.
like ultra serialized, where like if you miss one issue or a couple issues, then you miss it all. But if you're talking about like soap opera, like romance, like nah, I ain't trying to see
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
I'm
No,
not trying to see woodland creatures have a romance.
no, I'm good.
That's just weird, weird, weird.
Um, what was I saying before? Yeah, I played Homecoming was the last Silent Hill I played, and then there was like Downpour after that, and that's where Akira Yamoka, or I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, left, and he makes up like Silent Hill soundtrack. Who did they get? They got some like rock dudes or something. I can't remember. Anyway, Silent Hill was falling off after that, and then yeah, Nagi. Then they had Shattered Memories, which I didn't play.
Mhm.
And yeah, whatever. A phase in the chat. What's up? More walking
What's up?
simulator. Oh, Faye talking about Death Stranding. All right, let's see what else they got. First footage from Bioshock creator Kevin Levine's new game, Judas. Does any have anything to do with biblical Judas?
What I ordered.
Get into that Bible market, like Liam Neeson doing the Bible app.
Liam Neeson got a Bible app.
No, no, I think he's like one of the voices on some Bible app, and I saw like
Oh, I want
commercial
Liam Neeson
there.
on my Bible app. Can I get that? Yo, get him reading me.
It's also mad for it. Okay.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Say hi back. What if I told you that every word you say is being recorded?
By the government?
That's happening right now. I mean, like,
Ever had
need science fiction for this?
your love,
In science fiction when they went back in time?
your fear, your hate were just planted in your brain like weeds in a garden. What would you do to free yourself? We both know the answer to that question. Nothing. You are the frog in a pot, boiling so slowly. You don't even know what's happening. But I'm here to set you free. Whether you like it or not.
The Matrix?
I have no idea. What is this game about, bro?
It's just random images of. It has some kind of a fun house vibe.
I think I remember hearing about this game and then like not looking into it or something.
I guess it's graphically tight though. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff going on. The Judas.
I mean,
No, they didn't. No, I don't know what the premise is, but I guess
Right.
maybe they'll roll that out later. I'm not really sure.
is Metro Awakening. I've not played one Metro game, bro.
Metro, is this the video game adaptation of the Eddie Murphy, Michael Wincott thriller?
Yeah,
Of the
yes,
90s?
exactly. No.
Metro Awakening, the sequel to. Who knew Eddie Murphy had such dedication to the Metro franchise that he decided to continue the story in video game form? He mocapped himself. Who knew? Michael Rappaport in this too.
Can you imagine somebody making a game like that though?
I just want to be the first person on stream on YouTube to reference Metro, the Eddie Murphy comedy
you definitely the
action
only
film
person on YouTube
on a
in the
on a React
past.
stream.
In the past, I'll say at least the past like I don't know 2 years to reference Metro.
That's true, and I'll mention it again before the stream is over. That's a promise. I just can't help myself.
Hold on, Brina's here. This Bioshock? No. Some game called Judas. Ryzen says, man, Levine lost me with Infinite. Now, you know what's funny, y'all? I have all the Bioshock games because of the PlayStation. What is that? The thing you pay for to get online? I forget. And the whole trilogy pack was available for download, so I just put it in my queue, and then I never played it.
Gotcha.
One day I'll sit down and play it or something. Hold on, just talking about Sinners Metro is a VR game. Is it? Do I care? Do y'all want to see that trailer?
VR, man. It's gonna be our future. Cyberpunk, man.
Let me
Come
see
to life.
Let me see this thing.
You're worried there's a crime?
All these ads.
Yeah, mad ads. What's this show?
What is this? The Irrational?
Irrational.
Bro, don't watch
He returns.
Returns.
Like-
I didn't know he was in it. Streaming on Peacock? Oh, son.
Right. I mean, I don't have a VR headset, but it's got to be intriguing. Like,
Oh, yeah.
oh,
I know there's a VR version of Resident Evil 7. I played Resident Evil 7. And I would never play that in VR, bro. Like,
that was short.
very. Wish list.
Can you imagine the nightmares you have? Like, just
Yeah, nah, I'm good.
zombies jumping on your face after you play this.
Dragon's,
Crazy.
Dragon's Dogma. I'm not gonna lie. I've like never played Dragon's Dogma.
Dragon Dogma 2.
Dave the Diver. What is this?
Dave the Diver.
Godzilla announcement. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm not watching every trailer because I'm not. I'm not interested in that.
You do what you feel, big guy. This
Yeah.
is your world. This is your stream.
I'm not clicking this, but and mother had their baby in the stroller with like just a diaper while she had full clothes and it was cold outside. Ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. Ridiculous.
Kind of dark.
All right, here we go. It's is there 2 versions of this, or is this the only version? Death Stranding. Hold on, Brina says I can't even play first-person games. The minute I put it on, I'm gonna throw up. What if it's a slow first-person game?
Yo, what about that?
I know you ain't playing no Doom and Doom Eternal for sure, Brina, but Quintus
Oh, yeah,
Rising.
let's see the chat. Yeah, it says
Said Bioshock 1 is really good, but Infinite broke away from Levine's neutrality stance and made socialists the good guys. Oh, of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. They got that. That's when Sweet Baby snuck in. Like, is that the DLC also changed the story of Bioshock 1, ruining it? Can never go back. Why do they do these things?
Well, you know, it's the people that make the games. You gotta keep them happy, or else the games ain't get made. And then there's no real alternative. So, you know how to code, bro? No one, anybody in the chat? Like, I don't know. It's tough.
Yeah.
Nagy says, I played a little bit of Resident Evil
7 in VR.
7 in VR. It was crazy. I don't get too scared by games, so it was fun. Yeah, it looks like fun.
Bro, I'm not getting chased by Jack Baker in a VR headset. I'm not doing it. My blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I don't think I could.
Can't handle it.
No, I think I'm good. All right.
Face says Stellar Blade. Yeah, we're definitely getting to Stellar Blade. That's
Yo, my guy, is this Death Stranding joint 9 minutes and 40 seconds? Should we leave that for last?
Wow. Yeah, how about that? That'd be the encore for the real ones
Kojima,
out
you
there.
killing me, bro. You killing me. You killing me.
He made the game for the cutscenes, so he probably has an
But
abundance of
there's
cutscenes.
like two. Hold on, there's like two versions. There's like one here. Death Stranding 2
Which one
on
was
the,
from today? Is
that's both from the today. Both of them. Both of them.
Both of them. Both of them.
Here we go. This one is 6 minutes. Whatever. It's still a blade. Let's go.
You're waiting for this bad boy. All right, guys. Here it is.
Here it not is. Hold
This
on. We gotta wait.
it.
We gotta wait for a multi-platform on Indiegogo right now.
What? They're gonna have a bunch of. This is a
him.
controller that's also what?
Skip.
I don't know. All right. Shift up, right? You've been shifting down, Sean. I've been watching you. Shift up.
Stellar Blade. The story begins on post-apocalyptic Earth, where a mysterious enemy called the Natiba has forced the human race to flee to an off-world colony. Players will take control of Eve, a member of the 7th Airborne Squad. Her mission is to save the planet by defeating the Elder Natiba.
All we must do is complete the mission.
While most of the 7th Airborne Squad is lost during their descent from the colony, Eve soon meets 2 new companions. Adam, born on Earth, is in pursuit of an energy source called Hypercell.
Make sure to stay cautious. It's where the Alpha Natiba is.
So this must be Eidos 7.
Lily, a member of the 5th Airborne Squad, provides engineering support.
Lily Artemis II. Then I can be.
Yo, you know, they need to get some Westerners in here because all these people are too good looking. You know what I'm saying?
It's causing too many problems. All right,
I need to fix this. Okay, these faces
hurting the self-esteem
too
of
pleasant.
the West. All right, giving people body images and facial. I don't know. They can't live up to the standards, so they're not going to buy this game. I think this game will sell one copy somewhere.
Right.
It'll be by Sean.
They gotta give all the money to Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League.
Yeah, because that game has a great fan reaction.
Yeah, speaking of which, the lady that plays I can't remember her name. Amanda Waller in the game, that actress.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, she's in like mad video games, and people are like, "Yo, I'm tired of seeing her in video games." It's just like, yo, she's just racking up that game money or something.
Your engineering support.
She puts her technical knowledge to use by upgrading Eve's equipment throughout the game.
Here. Done.
something does feel different. This is Zion, a city
On the
built
Matrix?
underneath the
No.
wasteland of the last human survivors on Earth.
The last human survivors on Earth, huh?
Eve is
I
called Angel by the survivors, and is
think
an
I've heard that
object of
before.
both awe and fear.
I'm not selling anything to you.
They'll seem a bit wary at first, but will gradually loosen up as Eve shows a commitment.
Kind of
to
reminds me of
the city.
Nier Automata,
Yeah.
I see.
post-apocalyptic world.
I can't believe the angel is here.
The survivors will sometimes ask Eve for help.
Please save my younger sister.
Wait right here.
She get paid for this?
Their
Saving
requests
people's
will
lives.
often lead her to the wasteland.
Or where's the money at?
This place has been overrun by Mutiples and
She gets-
malfunctioning machines and robots.
She gets paid in spa treatments. So she looks her best when she's fighting these
Right.
You'll
robots.
occasionally find supply stations set up by previous airborne squads. At each
Is
camp,
gra-
Eve can purchase various consumable items.
These graphics are insane, by the way.
Acquire
Oh,
new
yeah.
skills. Upgrade.
So she has multiple outfits.
She can also take a well-deserved break to restore her health.
Lounging.
Eve will
This is the first time they went through the gameplay mechanics.
and other non-human beings who may need her help.
Request your assistance.
Whether to assist or ignore them is entirely up to the player. On her journey to defeat the Elder Natiba, Eve will sometimes encounter hostile survivors. Or
Look at this thing.
Okay.
It's got like a.
something worse.
Eve, what are you going to do after you defeat the Alpha Natiba?
Oh, so her name is still Eve. Because remember this was called Project Eve before.
One sole purpose.
Right.
You mean the extinction of all Natibas, right? To think that the point of your existence is to snuff out another species.
This is an in-depth trailer.
It is not.
It is.
You fight.
It's fine. I can do this alone.
It won't be easy.
Angel. That's the unofficial name for members of the Eve Airborne Squad.
I can feel the hatred, but I cannot feel the source.
I will find it, and I will make it pay.
Open it! It's windy!
It's the love anthem.
This song is gonna be on every AMV.
The drone is different.
This is no longer the drone you knew.
It's gonna be the next K-pop Gen Z anthem.
Whoa. That's a crazy. They got some crazy looking creatures in here.
Yeah, this is pretty legit. I mean, we're anticipating this being legit, but this is they are achieving big things here.
Stellar Blade. You know, I don't even know what all systems this is coming out for. Is it only PS5?
April 26th. It's right around the corner.
Really?
Think about it.
It's coming out like tomorrow.
There you go.
And the moral of the
Stellar
story
Blade.
is, guys, that you gotta get a T-shirt with your cell phone it, like my man's on here right now.
Exactly, yo. How you gonna have self-esteem in this world to get through the challenges of life if you don't got a T-shirt with your whole body on it too? It's not even his face; it's his whole body in the same room that he's in right now, wearing a T-shirt of himself. It's like infinite regress. Like it's going.
My man's in the shirt within the shirt within the shirt within the shirt. So.
Facts.
And
You get
he's
to the age, when you get to the age like this, Nibba, like you just don't give a damn. Like you just
he in the multiverse.
just live in his own reality.
He is the multiverse.
Facts. He about to hang out with
He defeated Kang.
yeah, exactly. He defeated he's a new king.
Yeah,
Jonathan
get him.
Majors is gone, so now he's the end boss.
No.
That's right.
Let's
All
go.
hail this guy.
Go back to the chat. Faye says she's in every game. She doesn't even look like Waller. Oh yeah. Brina says, I won't lie, I don't like the voice acting. Oh, the Stella Blade.
It seems like it was like a AI sounding, like it was like we get to translate this for every thing around the world. So let's just
Right.
get this done.
Nah,
Because it's not a big franchise yet, guys. This is the first game that's out.
Right.
Once they get the budget, then I guess they have the money men step in. Once if the game's a hit, then the money people step in, and then they want to get some high priced voice actors to come do this bad boy. They're gonna get like some celebrity.
Yeah.
After that,
Excuse me, y'all. Jeez. Nagi says, I was just gonna say it looks a lot like Nier. Yeah, it gives me the Nier vibes. Hopefully it doesn't have the same level of Nier depression. Because that game is sheesh. Rena says this is now given Final Fantasy VII remake, and I don't mind it. That hair is silky girl. What's your routine? The Pantene. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I'm saying they pay her like in like hair treatments.
The spa.
She's lounging. Remember, she has to lounge at a chair to get her strength back. Just
right.
Gotta lamp up.
Corinthians Rising says Waller's VA is Deborah Wilson. Yes, there you go, Deborah. Her face has been used in 9 games thus far, including Star Wars, DC, Marvel, Call of Duty, and Wolfenstein. Why is she the what?
Corner in the market in gaming or something. I remember she was on Mad TV.
Oh yeah.
They weren't showing her love back then. Now I guess somehow.
But how does
the Deborah Wilson revival of 2020, the 2020s? She's blowing up.
She the face of gaming? Or she just the face of Sweet Baby. Anyway, no, I'm gonna stop right there.
I think you should.
Yeah. And hey, like whatever. But it just seems to be like, I don't know. Like you see her in the game, it's a game you probably might not want to play anyway.
Yeah, Nike said she was good in Mad TV. She was good in Mad TV. You know what I'm saying? I liked her in Mad TV. I remember she was in WCW. Remember, like she showed up with Will Sasso and they were like trying to be in wrestling spots for a minute, like with the wrestlers.
Yeah.
I think like Eric Bischoff, he was just trying to like get anybody from television or movies to be on WCW for the ratings pop. Like he thought like celebs. He was just desperate for those ratings wars. He didn't have writers. But I guess, and he's, at the end of the day, he's gotten some big lawsuit.
Yeah.
So I guess he has that. Yeah, so I don't know. The trailer looked legit. Like, I mean, it's like I guess it achieves what other game companies other game companies are hard to do.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, the combat looks tight.
Yeah, because the combat is tight and the designs are tight.
Right.
Usually, like especially in Western games, the combat and the graphics are tight, but the actual design is like rehashed, refried, like Halo.
Right. I would buy it if I had a PS5. I don't have a PS5, and I don't know.
It certainly has a right. Yeah.
Hold on, let me see something.
And it certainly has like it's definitely for people who like Japanese games or
right.
Final Fantasy type games and Nier Automata. That is straight up the references from this. I mean, the storyline wise, it's fantasy, it's sci-fi, it's sci-fi, but with I guess fantastical creatures that are born, I'm sure, of some kind of nanotechnology. But look fantastical, like out of a fantasy movie. What else is going on with that? It's like, it's just fun. It's not a heavy game.
Sorry.
Storyline wise, it's like they talk about Zion is the last city of the humans or whatever, and that's like, yeah, it's like the Matrix kind of.
Look, man, it's like
Eve, Eve, biblical reference, it's got Trinity is in the Matrix was a biblical reference,
Well, I mean, that one is a little more far removed. The Zion is not, but I mean, look,
Just saying.
The East don't care.
Yeah, they don't care, and I don't. And I don't care.
Resident Evil 4 had that character Ramon Salazar. When 24 had a villain named Ramon Salazar at the same time.
It's true. It's true.
By the way, did you know in Resident Evil 4 remake they took out the line "Miyamo Ramon Salazar"? Like we.
That was fun. I
was like, nah, man, you gotta say. They took out some of the fun lines. I'm like, nah, that was the jam. You gotta put it back, but hey, whatever.
Yeah, well, that's our take on Stellar Blade. Looking forward to it. What are they saying in the chat? What's the chat got to say?
Oh, they're still talking about it. Yeah, she was on Mad TV. Phil Lamar is also in Mad Games. Is he?
Yeah, I mean he's a big voice actor.
I mean, it's funny because I know he is, but the first thing I think about when I hear Phil Lamar is Vamp. But
that's right.
A throwback. J, she's the MVP apparently. Redoubt is here. What's up? The Triller did a hell of a job selling the game. To me, I'm fine with the VA, but I agree with others would have been taken straight up Korean over English. Yeah.
Well, I guess if the English had more passion in the voice, but maybe it's hard. Maybe the character doesn't have passion. Maybe she's just like detached or something.
I just want no one to, play it.
I mean, it was standard to me, Then again, I'm used to watching like old Japanese OVAs, original video animations. And, the English voice dubs are all of dubious quality at best. So when I hear something like this, it's like, oh, okay, that's quite above the norm. I do notice that it's funny now that a lot of Japanese anime voice acting all sounds kind of the same. Like with the breathy voice, it's like they put a lot of breath on the mic. Like, whoa, that's so exciting. You just hear like the sound of their breath.
I'm like, why are they like that?
Motoko, this is wild. It's like they learn a lot of the voice acting is like they learn voice acting by watching other anime. It's like anime voice acting voice.
And I don't know why I don't know why that's a thing, to be honest. But I don't know. They just well, then again, I don't know. They're about to have no voice acting, right?
Yeah, they're gonna have like AI voices. Just dial it up because they think they're writers and they're rewriting the scripts.
They're writing the woke versions of.
It's like ridiculous. They should like what was the other thing? Like yeah, like I guess I'll watch like I'll probably catch that. I'm gonna catch the Boy and the Heron, the Miyazaki movie. It has, I guess like celebrities voice acting for it.
Right.
Which I guess is like voice actors probably hate that because it's like, oh, some big actors taking my job. So,
Right.
But I might get, but it's and I agree. But it's like I think I might get a more naturalistic voice performance.
Yeah.
Whoa, it's the heron. I don't know what I'm gonna say with a Japanese voice actor screaming at the top of their lungs. But I don't know. They're not. It's not all like that though. They're not all like that.
It's a good majority, but like yeah, not all. Good majority. I'll just say it. I'm just saying. Hold
Like I
on.
was watching Demon Slayer. Remember Demon Slayer, and they had that character, that guy's always screaming all the time, being scared. What's his name?
Oh, Zenitsu.
Yeah, like when I first heard his voice on watching this Netflix, man, this guy's voice in English. I had to switch it off. I mean, I know he's like annoying guy, or like he's
Oh, I don't even know what he sounds like in English. I only know what he sounds like in Japanese.
the English one. I couldn't. It was kind of
Oh
rough,
man.
Chief. It was kind of rough. I was like, nah, son. It's like it's extra. It's like it's extra.
Why do they do that?
I don't know. I don't know. It's like their time to shine. It's like it's like their time.
But it's never. I
It's
don't
like an
know.
extension of American voice acting, with the cartoons. Like they had to
They
make
didn't
like
do this in Akira.
yeah. They had to like
Both
actually
dubs.
right. Well, yeah. I think the first dub, I guess, is a little more exaggerated than the second dub,
Yeah,
but
but not
still,
not to the level of look.
no. It's
Anyway,
just whatever. I'm getting in the weeds here from talking about anime voice acting. So appeal to like I don't know 7 people on the internet. Hopefully, the 7 people are here.
8 people are here actually.
What's up? What's up?
Faye says, "I'm sure you'll be able to change it back to Korean." Oh, okay. He was talking to. She was talking to Redoubt. Redoubt says, "Don't worry, Sean. I have a PS5. I don't have a PS5 either. I will ride my PS5 till it's dust. I will have you know my PS4 is almost dust." Because it does this cute little thing where if I have it plugged out right now, but if I plug it in, it beeps by itself, not on rest mode, completely off. I don't even know what that means,
Right.
and I'm guessing it's going to die very soon. Which means whatever I was playing on there, I'm gonna have to buy it on Steam and play it on my PC. So I bought Lies of P for that. Actually, wait, no, I'm bugging because I think there's at least 3 or 4 games that I have that are PS5 compatible. So I guess if I ever buy one, you know. Nagi says there's also Eve in their Automata.
Right.
Oh, I'm trying to remember.
Right. I think he's right. I mean, I didn't play the game, but I remember we were talking about it. I know you played the game, didn't you?
I did play the game. Oh, I'm about to search this up myself, huh? I haven't played in so long. The game scarred me. Give me a second.
Yeah, it's a dude. It says
Yes. How did I forget? How did I forget? Yes.
the writers of Stellar Blade are just influenced by other games and movies and stuff.
Hey man, listen, if it
I'm like, look, I don't care. Like, it is what it is. The game is being made. It looks cool. And it's funny how like all the characters are like good looking. Like they're like that's like the Korean standard. Like all
they're all
the K-pop
models.
bands and all the actors. They all look like models. They won't let you in.
Meanwhile, in America, they gotta let you rock with I don't know, Captain Boomerang or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you come in looking like some kind of Korean model, they'll make sure in the game that you
Oh yeah, they'll ruin your
out.
face.
Yeah, come out
You're like,
looking
yo, what
like
is this? Yo, scratch this face up. Diet J says you better get one before GTA 6. I forgot GTA 6 ain't even coming out. Talking about they don't want to punch down humor. Faye says, hold on, I'm missing a lot of stuff. Sorry guys. Wait, I lost my place. No. Where was I? Oh, Faye says it says it'll be released for PS5 and PC. Yeah, I was just skimming over here that they said the PC release will be later. Um, maybe I'm. Can my system run a game like that? I think it can. I mean, it runs Cyberpunk. Apparently on max settings. I was scared when I first booted up Cyberpunk and I put it on mid settings, but apparently I could run it max. Redot says I pray Eve isn't stoic like live action Ahsoka.
No, I don't think they have these problems that our modern America has over there.
Brina says I will most definitely be playing it in Korean with English subs and just pretend it's Yakuza. And then she said, "What are Korean gangsters called?" I don't know. Somebody needs to look that up and find out. Brina says unpopular opinion, subs grind my gear.
I mean, ideally, you shouldn't have to have subs because that's not how it was originally presented to even, the Japanese or any Eastern country. It's like a cartoon, just like anything else.
Yeah. Oh, subs grind in my ears. That's all right. That's what. Mike has bad news here. What's up? He says right here are all the people that care about anime voice acting. Brina said also the Korean mafia is called. I can't even pronounce that. I can't even pronounce that. I'm not even gonna try. Faye says the dub VAs aren't always the best these days.
That's true. I mean, that I know. They're not good. They're not accurate.
Right.
It's like when I hear the Japanese voice actor, I could hear that they're giving a naturalistic performance, or trying to at least. At times, but like here, I don't know.
Brina says having two characters with the same name doesn't make it a ripoff. I mean, we're joking. Like,
yeah, we're just joking.
Yeah,
but
I'm pretty sure they got the story elements are going to be like way different enough to not even have this be a thing.
I don't even care. Like,
if they said they ripped it up, look. Matter of fact, they said they ripped it off, might make me buy more.
The Matrix borrows stuff too, what can I say? And all this other stuff that they're referencing. I mean, it's like what they call derivative of other things.
Yeah.
But so is all these American games too. They're all derivative of each other. All these games to me just look like Halo Part 17 to me. That's all it looks like to me.
Yeah.
They're in space marines, running around with the astronaut outfit and the long, narrow guns, shooting some creature looking like something out of Riddick. And it's all the same.
Oh, you know what's funny? There's a trailer here I'm gonna play that you guys may or may not have seen. Dan, I don't know if Dan's seen it, but I found out about this literally yesterday, and it's a game that I don't think it's an indie game. I think it's an indie game. That was in development, and it hasn't. I don't think it's finished yet. Called Replaced, but it's like completely pixels. And I was like, "Yo, please let me know when this game comes out. I'll buy it immediately." If it's for Xbox, it means I could get it on the computer. So.
A little forest ambience going on.
You can do some more pixel games, man.
Yeah, this is cool.
Supposed to take place in the 1980s, apparently.
Really? 2022, so it came out already.
Yeah, it did not. It did not come out, to my knowledge.
Oh, okay.
Because I've heard people saying like, "Hey, whatever happened to Replaced?"
Just edit the video, just like shrink it, just cut that part off.
All right, so I assume just for the completion's sake, plus it's in the thumbnail.
It's what the moment you've all been waiting for.
Now we got Is this the talking version? Hold on. Let me just unmute it and before.
Right, we need to know about what's going on with Hideo.
Today, I'm excited to announce
Hideo.
that together, as part of the PlayStation and Kojima Productions partnership, Hideo is going to take us on an exciting new adventure. One that I've been encouraging him to reinvent for years.
はい、全く新しいオリジナルの IP になります。新
Oh,
世代
my
の
man.
ア
Can't
ク
see
ショ
that,
ン
boy.
ス
Yeah,
トー
hold
リ
on,
ーゲー
hold
ム
on.
です。
We're gonna have to go in.
Oh boy, hold on.
Oh, Sean, you gonna join the youth choir? You could be like one of those
I don't
kids,
know
you
if
know?
Disney has any choir. I mean, they got a choir. I don't know. What is this?
Oh, Disney
It's,
choir.
it's called choir.
準備を始めてますけども、デストランディング2の後に本格的に小島プロダクションで制作にかかります。ソニーさんとは、ほぼ30年にわたりエスピオナージものを一緒に育ててきたという強い経験もあります。またソニーさんは、ゲームだけではなく音楽も映画もされています。間違いなく強力なコラボレーションになるはずです。さらに2年後には僕の、ゲーム制作人生の40周年を迎えます。このタイトルが、僕の集大成の作品になると確信をしています。
A new action espionage game by Hideo Kojima. This is one of my favorite genres, one that I've been hoping you would revisit with a bold new vision.
Wait, as a new espionage game, it's gonna be called Snake Solid. Like, what's it gonna?
Just got to make up a whole new character, I guess, and I'm sure it'll be some of his celebrity friends. Why
he do something like completely out of the box? Like he should hire like Platinum Studios in a game that mocaps like Bokeem Woodbine. You know what I'm saying?
Bokeem.
Yeah. I know not like a book. And it's like, yo, I'll play that. Maybe a Platinum Studios with the Kojima scripts. Come on, son.
Number one Bokeem Woodbine fan right here. Who knew? You know what I'm saying? I like Caught Up. I like those movies.
For no reason. Like, just be the stupidest thing. Dog.
He was a standout actor in Jason's Lyric. He was.
I gotta see Jason's Lyric actually.
Dude.
I did not see
Jada Pinkett's finest moment, I guess. Film with. Why do I know all these movies? The 90s were a strange time. You just had to, like, you know, sit there and just watch everything. There wasn't a lot to do. Okay, you just sit here and watch cable.
Right.
If you had cable, you were living like a king. Okay. They didn't have the fancy VR where you could be terrorized by monsters and demons like in these Resident Evil games. So anyway,
anything else about this new development?
まだ詳しくは言えませんけども、
Can't tell you so
最
much
先端の
now.
テクノロジーと、世界中の才能を集結して作る予定です。もちろんインタラクティブなゲームなんですけども、ルック、物語、テーマ、キャ
It's
スト、
also a movie at the same time.
サウンド、どれをとっても、同時に映画でもあるようなものです。本作で、映画とゲームの壁を越えたいと思っています。
We're all really excited about this project, and we will fully support you with the latest innovation Sony has.
Sorry, I was about to say this.
More details to come.
Pause it.
Stay tuned.
Oh, bust out the English. Oh man, I thought he was gonna bust out like a kung fu, you know, one of these martial arts moves or something. They're gonna like jump into the air or something. Because they rotated the camera.
You know somewhere
they rotated the camera, so I thought like something was gonna pop off.
Right. You know somewhere Konami sitting down, right?
Yeah.
While they listen to his wide, vague description. And Konami's watching this is like, that's the BS that we talking about. You know?
That's right. Oh, y'all were yelling at me. Y'all yelling at poor Konami. It's the kind of stuff I had to deal with. He just walks in. In a designer like hoodie and jeans. Coming in saying like he's gonna like bridge the gap between movies and film and whatever, games and film and all this mess. And I'm like, don't we already do that already? Like, how many cinematics you've had in all your games, bro? Even in games he was not involved in, like Silent Hill,
right?
Resident Evil, like, you know, cutscenes, acting, storylines, plot threads, subplots, like. Yo, games got movie like elements in it, bro. Huge innovation. It's like, what? I'm gonna need like $500 million to make this reality happen. And it's like, what are you talking about? What's the character? What's the?
It's like, what?
Didn't he do the same thing like a month ago or something? Or did he do
Hold
this
on,
thing
hold
a
on.
month ago with Jordan Peele? Like he walked in with this cat
Yo,
and
hear me
was
out.
like,
Look,
"Yo,
look. I just have to say before whatever any more jokes that I ever say. I actually like Kojima. I do think he's long winded. I love Metal Gear Solid 1, 2. 2 had his moments. It threw me off. 3 is cool. 4, 5 is incomplete. I liked
thing is,
Rising. I liked
yeah,
Rising, but it's funny because he hired Platinum Studios to do that one. However, criticisms he got to tone it down. But Death Stranding, y'all. Oh my goodness,
yeah." The thing is, though, also,
Death
yeah, I
Stranding,
was gonna say
bro.
like I'll be like, well, maybe you give him some leeway because he actually does have a game that's complete and it's Death Stranding 2, except I don't think people were really that enthused by Death Stranding 1. Hence, I suspect that this announcement had to be made. This promise of this return to espionage gaming had to
Right?
be made so that you would
Yeah, because it's
probably
like
buy the Death Stranding 2 to support him until you get to this other game. So people who may not be satisfied with the Death Stranding gameplay won't like give up on him because he's making this game.
and it's like a lot of people said they couldn't they could the game only get started after 10 hours. I hung in there. I hung in there till I beat it. I hung in there till I beat it, and
Right.
I play. I have it on disc. I have it on disc. I wish special collection disc is over there somewhere.
Right.
Yeah, I never put the disc back in again. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't. How can I explain? I wasn't mad that I played it. It wasn't like a game that I was like, "F this game." I played it and I'm like, okay, and satisfying ending and all that. But I was just like, man, a lot of that was a waste of time. Walking around stumbling over little rocks. I guess that's part of the mechanic.
Well, it was a blind buy for any Kojima fan. And it had like a lot of hype. It had like celebrities in the game hyping it up. Remember, it had Guillermo del Toro. It had Mads Mikkelsen, Norman Reedus,
Yeah.
and Leah Seydoux or whatever from the James Bond movies. So it was like, whoa, this is gonna be crazy. And then it was like a walking simulator. Like he was tired of violence. I guess this is like the era where he was tired of just action, straight up action stuff.
I just want to let you know,
He's
by the way,
exploring
too.
more artistic sides of himself where it's tough to walk up that hill and it's going to make you a struggle to play with the controls to walk up that hill. You're feeling the frustration of the guy walking. It's like, nah, this is
like being a courier right now.
Yeah. But I guess, look, he signed
that game didn't have mad mechanics either, by the way, y'all. Like it was like most of it was you trying to like not stumble, and I guess when I vaguely remember like if you get better, I guess gear or something, like you stumble less, and then the rest of it is just the most basic of shooting.
Right. But I tell you what, when he left,
nice looking game, man.
Yeah, when he left Konami, and then Konami had that Metal Gear game. Remember Metal Gear Revive or whatever that was?
Oh, Survive.
Yeah, Survive.
Yeah.
I can't remember the title. It's so forgettable. That fake Metal Gear game.
Yeah.
Like Konami was like embarrassed. And they probably didn't even want to come back to gaming after that point. Now that like I don't know, Death Stranding's come out and people are like, I hope the next one is good. Now suddenly Konami's roaring back. We got the Silent Hill. We got some new guy. You don't know his name, but he's making the game and he's pretty good. Look at the game, and it's like, yeah, you know what? It does look pretty good.
All I know is that Konami watched that clip, and I know they're going, I told y'all, that's what he be doing. That's what he be doing all the time.
He want the money, and we gave it to him. But I tell you what, he did make a cool game. I mean, look, Metal Gear was a cool game. I mean, like, look,
I like Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah, it was good.
It was incomplete because I don't know, Konami wouldn't fund the rest of it, or I don't know what the heck happened there.
So
but
they say, you know what I'm saying? Like, but what was complete was pretty good.
Yeah.
Quiet, was a cool character, right? So
no, Quiet was awesome.
Somebody, I was entertained, even in its compromised form. what would you say is better, Metal Gear 5 or Death Stranding, where he had full creative control?
Metal Gear Solid 5.
Right, which, you know,
I don't know.
sadly, and that's not the answer he want to hear, but
no, I know that's not what he want to hear, but I'm
that's
like,
not the answer you want to give either, because
nobody's ringing him in. I'm like, yo, bro, maybe you might not want to do that. Maybe you know, don't want to put that mechanic. Maybe he's just like, nah, I'm on my own juice now. Unadulterated Kojima.
which is fine. I mean, look, he can't tell somebody what to do. I don't know. Maybe one day we'll get to some weird artistic phase where they can't tell us what to do, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna have a ninja baby and like a sunflower that only reads Charles Dickens or something, and this is the new comic I'm coming out with, and you'd be like, what trip is this guy on? Like, I'm not buying this stuff.
What is this?
And it's like, you can't tell me what to do because I'm old. And
so I assume now
then I wake up from my stupor and have to create something again to draw people in, you know, and I'll be the one begging for forgiveness. So I'm not gonna be too hard on my man. This is like a phase that like a lot of artists go through,
right,
later in the later stages of their career. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
so there's the 9-minute version. I'm hoping there's gonna be actually gaming here. This is not 9 minutes of gaming, right? I'll skip around because I don't know what's about to happen. Why did it start from there?
I'll watch it. All right, let's get it.
Who's this cat with the hands over their mouth? It's funny now. I'm looking at this trailer and I'm like, Death Stranding got lore now. So now I'm sitting down trying to figure out what in the lore is going on here. Why did she got the gloves over her mouth? Oh, she didn't have a mask.
Yeah, well, it's a trademark of Kojima to have trailers that just jump you into the lore,
right,
without explaining the lore, which is fine.
I mean, I'm trying to remember my time with Death Stranding. Oof, what's going on? Who is this? That wasn't Troy Baker's character, was it?
Oh, the baby is back. Barfed out a spaceship.
By the way, pause, but like, yo, Kojima. Maybe you shouldn't make a spaceship that resembles Metal Gear Rex, bro. Like, I'm just saying. It looked like Metal Gear Rex without the legs. Like, all right, whatever.
Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam. And to the DHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations. Come on, I'll help you get your bearings. This is the ship's armory. Here you can check your weapons and put them through their paces. These rooms over here belong to other members of the crew. They're pretty much the same as yours. And the shower's down at the end.
This is one hell of a ship you got here. Courtesy of the UCA, I'm guessing.
No. As I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a generous patron with access to plenty of capital and tech.
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
Don't ask me.
Why did the gloves move? Oh, they're like robot hands or something?
They value their privacy.
Seriously? No better than to believe that bullshit.
It's the same deal as America. The people here are all spread out. Cut off from one another. We want you to help us.
They're not in America anymore.
Sam, would you mind if I joined you?
Humor him.
What?
His knowledge.
Why is there stop motion puppet?
Stop motion like gnome or something?
Why is this stop motion puppet?
What's going on?
And why is he moving in stop motion?
I guess I guess they're trying to give the emphasis that is a puppet, like he's not real, or I don't know what he is actually. Who this dude?
Yo, Kojima just be doing stuff to mess with us, bro. Like,
Yeah, I saw Baby barf up a spaceship and it flew, and then now there's like some. What is this? Stop motion gnome person in some pilot outfit from the 30s. I can't. I'm trying to figure it out. What is this? Am I wrong about that?
Corinthians Riser says, having never played Death Stranding, I really have no clue why I'm watching a baby in a bird canal vomiting up a spaceship. I don't know. I feel like that was like a logo moment or something, like or dream sequence. That I'll have you know, bro. It doesn't that's not something that can happen in Death Stranding's lore. So that's probably like a dream sequence or something. And don't ask me about this puppet because I'm confused. Norman Reedus, he looks blue. Yeah, I guess he's kind of pale in this game. I don't know if he had like some kind of look. Nagi don't understand. Rena says it's half an episode.
An experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes. Really, Sam? Your buttocks? What about shotgun?
Feels like when Kratos had what's his name head
Sam, do you read me?
hanging off his waist.
Need to access the Mexico side plate gate terminal.
He in Mexico?
After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the DHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
The problem is, not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network. Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network.
Why just him? Get some other people.
You're the commander, huh?
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only. You brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid that Death Stranding is far from
That's
over.
a cool background.
Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge.
Word.
With the support of the Chiral Network and APAS, humanity will be free from the need to move around.
pass.
Bots are capable of handling deliveries.
He's alive.
He called himself a ghost, but
We found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
he said he came back to get revenge on you and me.
The villain.
Hey, brother.
How's he alive?
Miss me. Yeah, I figured you'd pay this place a visit.
Bro, I beat you up.
Distributing the fruits of this fine factory all over the continent. With guns and violence, the whole damn world could be yours. Same as it ever was. Oh. Looks like you decided to trade in.
Okay,
that
looking
rope
like
for a
Robo
stick
Sting.
this go round. Well, I suppose even a porter has to pull the trigger from time to time. Oh, what about you? Hey, buddy. Are you just another soulless little husk, huh?
Let go of me! Pathetic guitarist. Where's the rest of your band?
Is there a baby in there? I think the baby would have grown up already.
Was it you, Higgs? Huh? Was it you that killed Lou?
It was Lou.
You still don't know.
Hold, pause. What's going on? Lou is the name of the baby. By the way, spoilers here, y'all. I mean, I don't care. I don't think anybody cares. So the baby's name was Lou, but you find out at the end of the game, it was a girl, so it was Louise.
All right.
So I'm like, did they actually? According to the trailer before that, who is this?
What?
Yo, my man just turned into Dante. Like, that is kind of disturbing that it lasts like a baby.
Yeah, that's kind of. Kojima's wacky festive side.
Something he said. You don't know a goddamn thing about Lou.
All right, Sam. Let's see what we can find on Lou.
If you want answers, you're gonna have to find them yourself. But the ones you do find, well, that pain you nurse will only get worse. Sam the man in the dark about everything.
Don't forget, coming on this expedition was meant to help you find the strength to carry on. And you have. We all know you've got this. Now it's time to finish the journey, Sam. Please understand, Sam. We never meant to string you along.
That chrysalis, we found her inside. It was filled with a fluid that contained amino acids. One's identical in structure to the kind found in tar.
I'm sorry, there are amino acids in tar? As in proteins?
Science lessons.
Of course.
Right.
How else did you think that chiral creatures could emerge from it? Some have even theorized that the tar is a sort of primordial soup.
I was there. I saw her home. And it was a hellhole.
You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
Okay. Yeah, it was Elle Fanning. I was trying to figure out who the actress was. Well,
I'm gonna completely speak out of terms here. Were they trying to tell me? I'll have to watch that ending again. I'm not gonna put y'all through that. But were they trying to tell me that the baby that I had in the first game was dead before I got it? So was it a ghost? That I don't. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'll go figure it out myself. There was a lot of confusing things happening in that trailer.
Look, I didn't play the first game. I guess I would have to in order to understand what happened here because I don't understand anything that they were talking about. Keeping it real. It was a lot of jargon, a lot of words.
Yeah.
Like as a new person, like trying to get into a game franchise or like a world or like a storyline.
Oh yeah, no.
It was so impenetrable, the trailer, in every scene that it wouldn't let me in, you know? There was no like linear narrative. It started like I oh, they have to connect the cities because the communication grids went down and
right.
I guess there were wars and stuff. I get that part. But I lost track of all the little programs they were talking about and all the little agencies they created. It just seems a bunch of like 3-letter acronyms. We got the UPA and the CBU and the third ARC weapon we created. That used to be in the 1st division. No, that was in the 7th division. What? It's just like, and they want me to be amazed by the words that they say, and
Yo,
it's
you
just
know what
like
my
I don't
man be? My
understand
man
what.
be thinking he created something for the cyberpunk genre, but like something
But it's
completely.
like he just stays in like the information dump segments of storylines, and he's not getting into the actual storyline of like the characters and their motivations, and like he just, the more jargon he throws, it's more interesting or more smart. And I guess like the more weird or like out of place the characters or the situations or the designs or whatever are, it's supposed to evoke some sign of like, oh, I'm avant-garde, I'm being avant-garde. And I guess he is in some way, but I'm not sure if I'm vibing with the imagery. Like, Leia Sadu is like smoking a cigarette, and then like that marionette guy's arms is lighting in. I'm just like, I don't really what's going on here. And then he pulls out his electric guitar and he's like playing a riff. And it's supposed to be like some super serious like game, but then it's like kind of strange. I don't mind strangeness in anything, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't. Like, in fact, I like wacky things. I like, crazy movies, and the wackier the better. But I don't know. I just think like it was just too much jargon, and I couldn't really connect with.
Because it's too much.
Yeah, like in the writing.
Trust me, that
like even Stellar Blade, I was able to understand what was going on, and they had a lot of information they're throwing at me too. But at least in fact, it was so much information they had to have a narrator tell me what it was.
Right.
This is her name. This is her origin. This is the city she visits. It's the last city. People have problems in the city. She's powerful, so they ask her for help to do missions, because there's a lot of crime and a lot of monsters that live there. And she takes care of the problems. Sometimes she has to take a nap to revive her energy. I'm like, and I would say that game is like, it's stuff we've seen before, but at least like I could connect with what's going on a basic level. This I was like, I don't know.
Bro, if
And it's
I
not like I don't feel less intelligent for not understanding what it was, because it was
no,
just like,
no, you don't. Look, if I sat down to tell you what the actual story of Death Stranding was, first of all, I need to refresh myself. But once again, spoilers, y'all. This spoilers for the entire game. I don't know if anybody cares. The reason the world is the way it is, and this is to my vague recollection because I'm trying to remember the story bits, is because every few millennia or something called an extension entity is born to like wipe the earth clean or something.
okay,
Like when the dinosaurs had the meteor or whatever and stuff like that. So this extinction entity, I forgot how it was even brought into the world, and for some reason, for whatever happened, it like something wrong happened, and the the world of the living and the world of the like the afterlife started colliding, and then it started creating problems. That's the most basic version of the story that I could tell you.
it's like impenetrable.
But there's so many little details inside of that
it was like 9 minutes, right? Or 9 minutes and change, and I still don't know what was
the
going
only
on
reason
there.
the story itself holds together is because in the middle of all of these insane details, and there's nothing wrong with a story with details. Like Cyberpunk 2077 got a ton of details, but it's like I don't know. It's easier to understand because it's just corporate and gang factions. I can understand that. If I get confused in what faction is which, I could just go read like, wait, which faction am I fighting? Oh, it's that one. Okay, I got you. That's it. Here it's this supernatural jargon, and then that supernatural jargon, and you're supposed to remember when this happened versus what timeline, why the babies exist, and this, that, and the third. And it's just the only reason that the game story of the first game holds together is because they base it on the character's emotion, and you hold on to that.
But in this trailer, I mean, look, I mean, maybe I don't know. meat potatoes kind of guy. I just think it needs to make some sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's got to
Like
make some
I'm
sense.
gonna
Like,
say
I
for
mean,
instance, like let's say if I was writing a story like this, when Troy Baker's character, the guy in the red
mhm.
with the guitar, when he's talking and then he whips out his guitar as a weapon and he fights these cyborg things that are like laughing like a baby. That's like really creepy and
Yeah.
interesting. If I did that, that would be the whole hook of my story. Why are the like what's inside it? Is it the soul of a baby inside, or is it like an actual baby inside there and they trained it how to fight? Like or something like by some kind of sinister programming, and that would have been like the overarching theme of my entire story. Instead, that's just like one of the little pieces of Hideo Kojima's story, and you gotta figure out the other 12,000. I'm like, yo, bro, like you can't just gloss over something like that baby control robot. You can't just like, oh yeah, that's a little thing. Anyway, let's time to talk to Dead Man and time to talk to I was about to say Big Mama, but that was Metal Gear Solid 4, wasn't it?
Reminds me of like a Brandon Choi comic from like 1990s, like Wildcats or something. Like, I don't know. It's just like a lot of stuff thrown in out of nowhere and all this. What about the EPUs? Yes, the EPUs we used in the 7th Division and in the Airborne Division back in the year 2037. We used the Cyber Beam from the planet Neuron to, do that. But we don't use that anymore. That was discontinued. We now use the 5th battery from, the Energizer Division. And I'm just like, I want it. Bro, is this real? Who wrote this? It's a computer, bro. Like wrote this. It's like
So
it's
this
like the beta version of the AI
I
program.
told you Konami's going over here. I told y'all. I told y'all. Now look. Now look at
He wrote
y'all
this
playing a
record, showed
walking
it to me.
simulator now.
Right. It's sort of like he's saying he's blending the movies. He's gonna mix the move. Like he says, we're gonna blend the lines between game and movie. In fact, a lot of it's like a movie. Like, would you watch this movie? I guess on imagery alone, you'd be interested in this movie, but you wouldn't understand the movie.
No.
Certainly, or want to, because it's like it's forcing you not to understand it.
I'm not gonna lie. Through all of my criticism, I am low key curious, but like I don't know if I got any energy to sit through another one of these games, bro. Like he gonna have to get. Oh, CT Myers is here. What's up? What's up? What's
What
up?
does he get?
He gonna have to give me like some stellar gameplay. I'm talking about like it's gonna have to engage me like a DMC game or like a Doom Eternal. Like it's gonna have to engage me. Like I'm gonna have to have mad mechanics to let me sit through that game. Not that walking. I don't want to. I don't want to deal with the walking.
Yeah, I didn't see much gameplay either, except when he was walking again, and he did a little running too. He
Yeah,
did a
he
little
can run
running.
around and he shot some BTs. BTs are the creatures that float.
Right. Not for like extended period though. It wasn't like.
Man, look.
So I don't know how the game portion is because it wasn't a lot of gaming going on.
I'm gonna need Sam,
But
the character.
there was a lot of story going on, but
I'm gonna need him to like I don't know, run up, gun, flip over the guy on the neck, and then like do a finisher. I'm gonna need all of that to like
at least
get me.
Stella Blade, it was like generic sci-fi, JRPG stuff. But at least it had like a battle system and like action and like some cool graphics and some characters that look nice.
Right.
And this one is like I didn't see hardly any gameplay. I saw a lot of story in quotes story.
The suicide.
Right.
I saw info dump. I saw that of like different divisions of cyber armies that are illustrated in words and not in I don't know. I don't mean to diss it. There's probably people who love it. Maybe I'm wrong about this.
I don't know. I think people feel. I feel like I probably wrong, but I feel like Death Stranding got two camps. One is like people who absolutely hate it, and 2 is like people like me that tolerated it.
It's like one of those movies, like, you know, if the last Matrix movie, people are like, I'm so confused by it, and then they will see this and be like, nah, I understand everything that's going on because they're a fan. And I mean, it's cool. I'm a fan of Kojima too. Like, but I don't know. I just can't vibe with this. It's like I think it's a
Oh
little
no,
much.
this guy's excited. Look at it. Look.
Yeah, look at that. He's like,
What do I
he's
know?
yeah, he's giving the face. He's stoked. Let me read the chat. Yeah. So, but a lot of people like it, you know. And if you like our stream,
No. Look, my man.
I'm
My
saying,
man.
yeah,
My
I'm
man.
saying, if people out there like the stream, like the video.
Yes.
Helps us in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Check out Red Cyberpunk Fairytale. Our comic book available at redcomicbook.com.
Yep.
A sci-fi retelling of Little Red Riding Hood. What were you saying?
My man over here, me JP. He got the expression. What is going on?
What is going on?
And he took 48 minutes to figure out what's going on.
That's the thing about like the React channels. I guess they're very excited about this. I just don't understand it. Like I can't front. Like I just don't get it.
My interest in it comes from where did the story go, and is Lou still alive? Like that's my curiosity personally. Other than that, I'm looking at the other aspects and I'm like, because I don't remember every detail from that last game. I remember Mads character, Mads Mikkelsen, and obviously the main character. And
like to me, I guess then that's the level that the trailer achieved. People who played the first game and remember a lot of details from it and want to see the resolution of the storyline. And maybe for people like myself who's like didn't play the first game and checked out this trailer to hopefully get me interested in the franchise, it didn't do it for me because I couldn't understand what was going on. Like they made it inaccessible and impenetrable for a newbie to jump
I
on.
played the first game and it's still inaccessible to me.
Right. And maybe this is just the vibe of the thing. It's just there to be inaccessible. And you got to work to like it. Like you have to work to get through the jargon. You have to work through him stumbling on the rocks a little bit.
I will say this, like environmentally, like even in this game, it's like a you know, something to behold, because it's like you feel like you're in another world. So he achieved that.
Yeah, I would say that's a positive, right? It's like graphically, obviously.
He achieved that. Faye said, "What about Rise of Ronin trailer?" All right, that'll be the last trailer we checked out because I was just looking here and I didn't see anything else that. What is V?
Brina says, "I'm telling you, this is Tetsuya and Aurora's final form. This is some Kingdom Hearts nonsense."
Now hold on. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry, and this might be biased. This is probably biased. Yo, I can't with Kingdom Hearts. Like I really can't. Like I can't, and I won't. As confusing as Death Stranding is, Kingdom Hearts, I can't do it. Like that's all I gotta say. Like,
I mean, this is some weird. I don't know, man. Like,
you ever try to watch a video on Kingdom Hearts, bro? The only games that I know that are more confusing than this is like Guilty Gear, but nobody plays Guilty Gear for the story because it's a fighting game. But try following that story. That story is ridiculous. Hold on, let me see this last, what is it? The Ronin? Oh, Rise of the Ronin. And then hey, look, it's Yakuza. They got a burger. They're having fun. That's when we need to infinite wealth, you know. Alright, what's going on here? Captured on PS5. What era is this?
本作の舞台の一つ
19th century.
横浜です 19世紀幕末の時代、最初に国外に開かれた
Open world, I'm
横浜で
guessing.
は和と洋が入り混じった独特の街並みが広がっています。主人公は鍵縄を使って屋根の上に登ったり、装置アビキルを使って高所から滑空し上空を移動することも可能です。攻撃やガードを駆使しながら敵の攻撃を石火で弾いて体勢を崩すことも可能です。
Basic stuff.
敵の武器と相性のいい流派を選ぶと戦いを有利に進めることができます。
At the risk of saying this because this game is probably not complete and it doesn't look bad, but why do I feel like Ghost of Tsushima looks better than this?
Oh yeah, I mean...
Or am I bugging? Am I bugging? No. I might be bugging. I mean, the fact that it has a grappling mechanic is pretty cool, though. No, Navi, I know. I was just saying, I feel like it. I'm just comparing the genres.
He's pairing the two games.
Yeah. Oh, you could use a gun?
標的にも打ち勝つことができるので、ぜひマスターしてください。
Okay.
Get
some horse riding going on.
Not really.
Okie dokie. Oh, here we go. Some
Oh, the actual trailer?
Yeah. Showing us the highlights.
There's a cat.
Got a cat in here. Alright.
The whole crew coming through, bro.
Shogunate.
Man, but the top hat was not playing, bro. Oh, this is coming out in like 2 seconds. I haven't even heard of this game. I'm not gonna lie. It'll look fun.
Looks alright.
Yeah.
PS5 needs some games.
Yeah, it does. It does. It definitely does. So alright, make sure. Oh, you said you were answering Brina. Got you.
Alright, cool, man. We got it says they like the whole game behind a paywall. I'm good. That's what Brina says. Nike says it's a shame that Kingdom Hearts got so complicated.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts. Yo, like why? I don't understand. Like at first it was just like, oh, the darkness of your heart, the heartless, and you gotta fight them. And then it was the nobodies, and I blanked out after part 2. I couldn't deal.
That's what that Hideo Kojima trailer reminded me of. It just give me lore dump.
You know what? You know why I'll give Death Stranding a slightly more credit than Kingdom Hearts, because it's just like I don't know. Just on bias, it's technically cooler. Yeah, dealing with like Goofy screaming in my head, like
I guess so.
Gorsh!
But then again, yeah, Gorsh.
And Donald yelling at me, and
I guess.
I mean, fighting Sephiroth was cool and all, but like I don't know. After a while, I was just like. And plus, I don't want to deal with Disney no more. But I don't think they have any. Is there more Kingdom Hearts? There's another Kingdom Hearts coming out.
Yeah, but at least I guess I could claim that the Disney characters are cute. That little dude hanging off that guy's shoulder, I don't know. Then in Death Stranding, that little.
I see. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Like, you want to tell me that this dude, the villain, like he came back to life? I'm like, all right, explain to me how, and I'll deal with the answer. You cannot. There is nothing in the first game that can justify a talking puppet, bro.
Yeah, look, I mean, look, I ain't,
I'm
I'm
confused.
just simple, man. I think I'd rather see Donald Duck and like Mickey Mouse than some old dude hanging off the side of a guy like a keychain as a puppet and a baby vomit up a spaceship coming out of a umbilical cord or whatever he is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just or big, out of some big organ. Maybe I don't know. I'm a simple man. I don't know what's cool, but I don't know. Maybe I'm a little basic in that regard. Maybe it's just like, because sometimes I see like weird stuff be put together. Like I'm watching like some David Lynch movie, like Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
Like, the Red Room and the Man from Another Place and things like that. And it's like things you would never think that would be together that are cool and interesting.
Mm-hmm.
This that he put two things together, and I guess they are interesting, but I didn't think they were something that I would want to see again or something like I'm pulled in by the mysterious vibe of it. Like, it's I don't know, but that's just me. Maybe I can't really tell. Rita says Donald's just trying to heal you, bro.
I mean, he was. His voice is grating though. I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't feel like listening to Donald Duck like every 2 seconds.
It's true.
I'm like,
It's true.
oh my gosh, bro! Like,
it's true. He can be a bit much in small doses. That's why he was in animated shorts. You can take him for like 10
yeah.
minutes.
Except now I got to deal with him for 3 full games.
Yeah,
15 hours each. Like,
it's true.
It's 45 hours plus of Donald.
He is a legend, though.
He
He's a
is.
legend. He got lore, man. He had all these comic books, Carl Barks, man, Donald Duck, and Scrooge.
Yeah.
Scrooge is the man. Uncle Scrooge is the real deal Duck character.
Yeah,
that dude needs video games.
Anyway, y'all.
Well, look. I don't know. It was a stream.
Yeah.
We saw State of Play. We saw a lot of cool games.
Yeah.
We saw interesting games. We were very intrigued. I mean, look. I don't know.
I mean, none of this matters to me because I ain't got a PS5, so I'm just kind of like checking it out just to check it out.
Hey, maybe the actual game, Death Stranding 2, if you play it, it's actually like cool and it makes sense and stuff like that. I'm just saying the trailer didn't make sense.
That's why I said if he gives me enough way more mechanics to hang on than the first game, like some actual like engaging combat, and people be like, "There's not a combat." Listen, there's combat in the game. There's combat in the game. Make it better. I know you know how to make it better because you made Metal Gear. Like, stop it.
Well, now he's going to make this new espionage game, and even the guy who was introducing him, rudely said, "Yeah, this is the kind of game I was hoping you'd make years ago." Whatever. I don't know if you caught that part.
I did not catch that.
He said it in a nice way, like he wasn't like mean about it. He just said, "This is the kind of genre I hope you return to." Like he was trying to say it like as a fan or something like that, but still, it was kind of like,
well, damn.
I don't know.
I mean, is he wrong? That's what Sony wanted, and it's funny because if you think about it, like Konami, right? Konami is big, but they weren't that big. I mean, Konami had some games nobody played, like like Nano Breaker, and I'm the only person that remembers Nano Breaker. And then made like $3.53. But like for Kojima to be like, "Yo, give me the money. I just want to do this thing." I don't even actually know what happened. I don't want to put the blame on either Konami or Kojima. I'm just saying, I'm laughing at that. I know that Konami's looking at it like, that's what we talking about right there. This is what he be doing. I know that's what they're thinking, and I know like Kojima's. It just kind of feels like, and I'm probably wrong. Sorry, Kojima, because I follow you on Twitter. It just kind of feels like he's like, Man, I'm at Sony now. They got the big ducats. So I'm doing whatever I want out of it. And it feels a little bit like that.
Yeah, it's a little indulgent, a little bit. Brina says, you didn't go over the Death Stranding comments. I mean, like in the chat or something. I think I did, right?
Yeah, we did.
Pretty sure. Unless they mean like in the comments under the video.
I'm not doing all that.
Of the Death Stranding, like what people were saying about it.
I don't know.
That is interesting. I would be
Actually,
interested
hold
to
on,
see
hold
what
on,
they
hold
think
on.
about it. That is interesting though.
Let's
to
go
see.
over the actual trailer. Let's where is it at?
Where was that bad boy?
What
All
we
right.
got going on here? The fact that we got shown this off of Hideo Kojima teasing afterward he's working on a new action espionage game that would be the culmination of all his prior work is just amazing. The guitar attack scene got me laughing out loud. Kojima doesn't pull his punches. The low frame rate Puppet Man is awesome. They seem to like it.
Okay. I'm in the minority here. Although before I accept defeat, go on.
This guy said exactly what I said. Troy Baker went full Dante with the guitar. It just reminded me of Dante when he did it. I was like, yo, what is this?
Right. It's like it's Dante. It's a serious game. It's a wacky game. I don't know. It's Kojima, baby. Scroll up. Go to newest comments.
Okay. Oh, I said this too. The God of War reference with the puppet was awesome. Yeah, because that reminded me of what's his name, Mimir, in the new God of War games, where he's just a head and Kratos kind of hangs him by his belt.
It says sort by.
Oh, there we go. Says here we go again. Delivery packet man. UPSD. Said work the way for 2025. I'm pumped.
Okay.
Game of the year. Come on. So wait, this is not about deliveries anymore? Kind of sad. I can't tell if they're trolling or not. It said now with a 5-hour ending. Can't wait to walk around 100 miles to deliver a package. Thanks, idiot.
It's like whenever you go to the comment section and pick newest comments, that's when like the criticism happens. It's like,
right.
I think the algo pumps up the positive ones to the top. But still, I guess it's positive on some level.
Yeah.
I don't know, chat. Was I wrong? Was it brilliant? Was I missing the brilliance?
I don't know. I think chat's feeling like we are right now.
Yeah, I think so too.
An electric guitar shoots our leader. I've seen everything now. You have not played Devil May Cry 3, sir. Like this. We have seen this. This is why you can't give artists money.
Yikes!
Wow.
Hey, we're artists, Please give artists money. I mean, whatever artist you like, give them the money. But if you don't like it, then you're welcome to keep it. But
this guy says it's time to walk, boys. I don't know, some of these comments are kind of funny.
Time to get walking.
Excited for Walking Simulator 2. Hey man. There you go, y'all.
All right. So guys, thanks for stopping by.
Yes. And I have to take myself to bed. But we will see you when we're here on next time. Mild announcements. Next week is gonna be a strange week. I have a couple days off. Okay, so next week's my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
So I know on Thursday, like in the evening, I won't be online because I'll be hanging out with my girl. But I can stream earlier that day if you guys want to come and hang out, though, because I'll have like the first part of the day off. And No, Monday should be fine. I guess that's the only day that's really changing. Not that we have, we don't really have a set schedule now because we come on when we come on. But we'll be having other announcements. We'll be having some video coming to you guys. Videos coming to you guys. Some regular YouTube videos. We're gonna try to get those out more. So we have some that are set. We'll haven't figured out which one, but we'll upload one tomorrow, and then the subsequent days, and so on and so forth. So be on the lookout for that, and more art, of course. And yeah, thank you, Faye. Thank you. To show on occasion, yeah. So I want to be able to make it on Thursday if you do it early. Yeah, I don't know what time. I don't know what time on Thursday, but I'll let y'all know. I might, if I do it too early, I guess I'll end up butting into like Maki stream, but I don't think it'll be that early.
6 a.m, guys.
Yeah.
Crack of dawn with the rooster and everything.
Anyway.
Farm report. If you watch the farm report, you can settle into our stream.
All right.
No, it will not be that.
And then join us in 2025 when I stream Death Stranding 2. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, yo. Sheesh.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Have a good night. We'll see you next time. Peace out.
Peace.